up in the far north of Australia checking out Ford's new Ranger ute in the conditions where Ford hopes a lot of them are going to get used. This is an XLT crew cab model, and we've been towing a camper trailer up here and we'll tow it all the way home. This is the business end of the new Ford Ranger. This is a crew cab vehicle, as you can see, but it's got a huge cargo area. It's a bit messy in here because we're in the middle of a fishing trip, but yes, welcome to our load area. And the liner is part of the package. The tow bar is massive. We're testing it with a cub camper that's heavily loaded via this nice trig coupling, still our preferred bush coupling. And the suspension hardly moves with 150 ball weight on it, so it's a good setup. And there's plenty of room between the bar and the bodywork to hide your trailer plug. Good design. The secret of the Ranger's economy is this new Duratorque 3.2 litre 5-cylinder diesel. It's got high pressure turbocharging, high pressure common rail fuel injection, for a very efficient diesel burn. With 470 Newton metres, it pulls very well indeed. Most of our towing has been done in 5th and 6th gear on the open road. Everything's pretty easy to get at. There's room for a small auxiliary battery over here, but you'd probably go for a power pack in the tray or in the cab. In the dusty conditions we've been in, it's been a pretty dry wet up here in the top end, so there's bull dust everywhere. It's very important to be able to check your air cleaner. It doesn't get any easier than this. Easy. The Ranger's driving station is excellent. There are stereo and phone controls on this side of the steering wheel and very easily adjusted cruise control on this side, and a clear display of the important instruments and the central information panel.
We've just done a big test in this vehicle, towing a cub camper trailer weighing 900 kilos. We've been from Moss Vale in the Southern Highlands of New South Wales up to Arnhem Land. So the return trip was 8,000 kilometres, and 2,000 of that was on very stony dirt roads and tracks. The Ranger has performed very, very well, and towing economy varied from 10.5 litres per 100 kilometres to 12.5. There are plenty of solo vehicles that use more fuel than that, so it was quite impressive. But now we have it on our test course, we want to see how it handles our very demanding stone shelves, so come along for the ride. We're in low range and we'll engage hill descent control for the descent. section is very steep. A lot of vehicles have problems here. The push button controls in the Ranger work very well. The four-wheel drive dial gives instant results when you're going from 2 high to 4 high or 4 low. There's no delay in that system, and the diff lock and hill descent control buttons work just as well. It's climbing up here without any accelerator input at all. It's just idling up this very steep slope. This idle up system is excellent. The engine refuses to stall, it just idles up. In summarising the Ford Ranger, I'd have to say it's one of the best utes on the market. And with a 5-star safety rating, it's going to appeal to a lot of customers.
The Raptor has a different driveline from normal Rangers. It shares a new 2-litre bi-turbo diesel and 10-speed automatic transmission with the Wild Track and the XLT models. I think this 2-litre will become the standard engine across the whole Ranger platform in the years to come as emissions laws get tighter. Performance is similar to that in the 5-cylinder, possibly a little less torque low down, but the twin turbos spin up quickly enough. Performance isn't an issue with 500 Newton meters of torque on tap. The Raptor is one of the very few utes that's very well set up. It's got coil springs at 4 corners and race quality Fox shocks. Brilliant. The Raptor loves dirt roads too. It has a firm ride, but it's very well controlled by the dampers. The hill descent speed is easily regulated by using the cruise control plus and minus buttons. Hill descent control is pretty good, but in very steep stuff you'll still need to dab the brakes every now and then. The Raptor's suspension and wheel travel and large section 285 tyres make it perfect for this stuff. The diff lock helps with traction in this severe rocky terrain. The Raptor comes with rear disc brakes.
and all Rangers should have these, we reckon. The front end is also different from normal Rangers. A special coilover shock strut and much wider track. The Raptor's rear axle secret is a specially calibrated coilover shock and a Watts linkage to control axle behaviour. Do we love the Raptor's performance and on and off-road manners? You bet we do.